You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Power 93.7 WBLK, the People Station. Todd Anderson, it's 9:42. We're coming up on 10 o'clock. Jay Hicks takes over at 10 o'clock this Friday morning. We have a special guest in the studio. Najee is here with us. Najee and Daniel Powell. Daniel Powell, obviously, most people know who Daniel is. Great drummer, local drummer in Buffalo. He's brought this show to Buffalo this weekend. Najee will be performing, and Daniel will be performing at the Trout tomorrow for two shows at 6:30 and 9:30. So once again, welcome to Buffalo.
Thank you. It's good to be here, my friend. Thank you.
Hey, if you want to talk to Najee, you can call 644-9393. But we were just talking off the air. I asked you if you had ever encountered Michael Jackson or Prince.
Yes.
And surprisingly, you got a story about Prince.
Oh, Prince? Yeah. Well, I got a lot of stories about Prince. All good ones, though. No bad ones. But I think you had asked me about how I got started with him. Mm-hmm. And unbeknownst to me, he used to come to my shows in L.A. when I performed in L.A.
Wow.
You know, and if he was there. And he would stay backstage. And people would say, man, did you see Prince? He was just there checking you out. I'm like, no, I didn't see him. Why didn't he come and say hello, you know? Well, anyway, fast forward years later, I get a call to come to one of his shows in L.A., mm-hmm. which he canceled. And then he invited me to come to his show in New York, which I happened to be there, and he invited me to come play at an after party, and I did. And then Dougie Fresh, the rapper, called me up and says, yo, the artist is looking for you, you know, because he wasn't using the name Prince then.
Wow.
And so he calls me up on the phone, and at the time I'm living in L.A., he says, hey, man, what's up? I said, yo, man, what's up? He says, when are you and I getting together? And I say, hey, man, I don't know. You tell me. He says, what you doing right now? I said, well, I'm at home. You know, he said, why don't you come to Minneapolis? I was like, well, I can't right now. He said, when can you come back? You know, when you come out? He said, I said, well, maybe next week. He said, I'll have somebody call you. And he hung up the phone. Click, just like that.
Wow.
And, you know, I went out there for a 2-week actually jam sessions, and we recorded an album which wasn't that popular called Rainbow Children.
Okay.
Did that, and then we ended up going on tour. He invited me to join him for 2 weeks. I ended up being 3 years by the time it was said and done, you know.
Wow, so, man, that's an amazing story.
It was, yeah. And he was, you know, it was great to work with him, you know. And you know, these people talk about this drug stuff, man. I never saw any of that. I never saw any of that. You know, he was never walking around drunk or, you know, drugged up as people try to make him out to be now, you know. So.
Yeah, very unfortunate loss. Yeah. But that video, you just showed me a video on your phone. Is that on YouTube? You're playing with Prince?
It's on YouTube. It's also on my official page, Najee, the official page on Facebook, Instagram. You know, we posted it. But it's one of the rare video footage that we have of me performing with him live. Yeah.
Amazing. Najee is in town, and he'll be here tomorrow with Daniel Powell. They're performing at the Trout, 6:30 and 9:30. Tickets are still available, Daniel?
Yes, sir. Limited tickets still available. You can just go to Trout box office or Ticketmaster.com or Dorse Records.
All right. It was great talking to you guys. I'm going to post some stuff on the website. We're a little bit out of time, but glad to see you again.
It's great to see you as well, my friend.